Hey, welcome back to Facing the Waves. I am sitting out here relaxing under this tree in my backyard. I have the dogs out playing. I just finished filming an update for our Vision Farm channel, so I figured I'd do a quick update for this channel as well. The last time we left off, I believe I was testing for my last cycle. I did end up getting my AF for that month, so right now we are on a new month, a new cycle. And right now I am on like the fertile week, so we'll be testing later on in about 2 weeks for this cycle. But wanted to give an update on how our house hunting is going and how our house selling is going as well. So one thing that I have found myself dealing with lately is boredom. Not really depression or anything, but I just have so much time on my hands. As you know, I've closed my business here in Florida in preparation for moving to a different state. We have got rid of all our farm animals, so we really just have the dogs and the cats, and I've just been working on finishing off homeschool with the kids, and that is pretty much it besides cooking dinner. I don't have a lot of things to occupy my time with, so I've been dealing with boredom, and it's kind of stressful, but at the same time I'm trying to enjoy this slow season and trying to enjoy the relaxation, because I know when we move it's going to be game on opening our business again and starting our farm from scratch. So just trying to take it slow and relaxing and trying to find different things that I can do. So one of the things I like to do is sit out here and just kind of meditate. Sometimes I walk and try to get some exercise while the dogs are out here playing and just giving them some extra playtime. Usually I try to stay out here for 30 or 40 minutes, but lately I've been staying out here for at least an hour up to 2 hours. So they've been liking that. There's Aspen over there. I have 2 other dogs that are hiding under the shade. But updates, if you want like a really detailed update on our house hunting in Vermont, definitely check out Our Vision Farm. I went into more in-depth of where we left off after our vlog of the trip over there. So this is just an update for you guys, just a quick one, how I've been dealing with the boredom and just not having much to do, because well, one, we traded in both our cars and we got ourselves the truck that we wanted for when we moved, because we definitely wanted a pickup truck and we definitely need it. We have been needing it for years, but because of that, my husband takes the truck to work, so I have no car. And at the same time, we really don't want to be spending money. We don't have a lot of extra money besides what we have for bills. We spent most of our extra funds on getting the house ready for sale, so it's not like we have shopping money and spending and splurging money anyway. So just been trying to sit tight at home, do the best that I can to like sell off things that are home that we don't want to make extra money, and really have to try to get in the habit of making videos as well, because I am earning a little bit of income from this channel, but I haven't been consistent enough to actually bring in something every month. So just trying to get more in the habit of that and just patiently waiting for what God has in store for us. It has been a very slow season of trying to sell this home. We've been doing open houses, not getting too many visits on those. We still get like private showings every now and then. We only have one offer so far that we've gotten, and it was kind of a lowball offer, so we didn't accept it. So just trying to see what's going to happen. We're not in a really big rush to move. I'd like to be moved in to Vermont by fall time for sure, because I want to be there and get settled before like the dead of winter hits. So that is kind of our timeline. We did list our house in the beginning of May, and here we are in June and nothing has really happened. But so it's been a slow season, but trying to trust God and leaving it all in His hands, because at some point the right person that is meant for this house is going to come and buy this house, and at the exact same timing we're going to find something over there as well. Right now we have not found anything, and nothing has really showed up new for sale. So plan B, if that doesn't work out, if we don't find anything and we have to be out of our house because we've sold it, our plan B is going to be to get a camper. So that still remains as an option for us. It's just not the most ideal option. We'd definitely like to already have a home to move into after we sell this one, of course. So really, we're just kind of stuck in a period of waiting and just being patient and having faith and praying and meditating and just knowing that God is going to work it all out. He already has it all planned. We might have rushed it a little bit by listing our house so soon, and God is just making us wait. We can't do nothing about it. We can't control if nobody is interested in buying our house right at this very minute, but I know that time will come. Eventually somebody will buy our house, so there's just no point of stressing and rushing about it. Right before our trip to Vermont, I mentioned in my other video for the farm channel, I was feeling really stressed and really upset that nothing was going on with our house, and we hadn't really found many houses to go look at over there, and we were spending all this money to go on this trip, and it was just kind of going to be a waste. But I came back with a new mindset. We really enjoyed our time over there and just enjoying their springtime, and just came back with a mindset of just waiting and being patient. Patience is really hard when you really want to get going and go ahead and move and get out of here, but we have to be patient and we have to know that God is working on this. It's just taken a little bit longer than what we expected, but that is okay. We're not in a rush. We just need to enjoy the last of our time here, because soon we're going to be in a whole new state and in a whole new adventure, exploring all the different places that we don't even know exist in Vermont yet. And of course, starting my business over, starting our farm all the way over. We have so much work ahead of us, so I'm just trying to enjoy this quiet time and trying to enjoy this time of really not having much to do and not being too bummed about it, because it's all coming. The excitement is building. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to selling this house and being able to find something at the same time. So I know it's all gonna happen, and I'm just trying to film the moments before that happens. So I'm going to keep you guys in tune with everything going on. And as for TTC, like I said, we're not trying, but we're not preventing. I have a feeling that once we're moved and settled into our new home, maybe that is the right timing that God is making us wait for as well. So lots of things I think are going to happen once we move. Even if we're not meant to have another child, we have so much things to look forward to when we move as well. But trying to just sit back, relax, and enjoy all the blessings that God has given us here while we're in this home in Florida. Because like where we're at right now is what I always dreamed of as well. I just feel like we're meant to be in this new state. So I feel like God is going to give us exactly what it is that we want, only in the new state as well. Just like He did it here, He's going to do it again. We're just trusting and believing that everything is going to happen in its right timing, and there's no point of stressing and worrying about it, because we know that it's going to happen. We just don't know when. So that is how I've been dealing with the just like the negative thoughts on not having anything to do and not selling our house as quick as we wanted, and also not finding anything. So I've been trying to use up my time for meditation, like I'm doing right here, sitting here, enjoying the weather under the shaded tree and letting the dogs out. I've been trying to work on my health as well. I've trying to do intermittent fasting again and eating lower calories. And we've also been hiking a lot. We've been trying to explore all of the Florida trails that we have never known about since living here. We've been in this specific house for 7 years and have found a couple trails that we never knew about around here. So that is pretty cool. And it's free. It's something free to do. It gets the whole family exercising. You get to see wildlife. And I'm going to be recording more of the trails that we do. I recorded one for you guys. I don't know if you have watched that video, but that was a really beautiful place, and we got to see a lot of wildlife. Then we did some other ones, but they weren't as cool. They were kind of boring. I've always still enjoyed nature and being out there breathing in the fresh air and getting exercise with the family. So as we continue to do those like hiking trails, I'll be recording more of those, so definitely check those out. And so trying to get more exercise pretty much. While I have the dogs out here, I like to walk around the backyard, and just for the whole family to get moving, we've been doing the hiking trips for sure. And it gets us kind of exploring the little nooks and crannies we have not explored here in Florida before we go ahead and move out. So kind of like finishing off our bucket list and finding lots of cool places that we have not visited yet. So with that, in combination with intermittent fasting, prayer, meditation, and just taking things really slowly and just looking forward to the future, I feel like that is going to improve my health as well. I don't have any like weight loss goals. I actually recently threw out my scale because I did not want to weigh myself anymore. I actually sold my scale. I didn't throw it out. I sold it in a yard sale for $1. Somebody bought it. So I don't really know what weight I'm at right now, and I'm not tracking weight loss by pounds, just tracking it by how I feel, how my clothes are fitting. I have pants that I haven't worn in years because they're too small, so the day I get to fit into those is the day I know that I am on a good track, that I am losing weight. Eventually I will get another scale for tracking, but that's probably not going to be until we move. I'm not going to worry about a scale right now. Just trying to do things for myself and not having to really put a number on it with the scale has been super helpful. I have not downloaded no calorie tracking apps and all of that because those things don't really help me out sometimes. They are good for knowing how much you are eating, but sometimes it can get you in a negative mindset where you have to stay under this amount of calories, or, oh, I overate this day, I need to do exercise to burn that off. I'm not trying to fall into like that again. I'm trying to do things as healthy as possible for my mindset. So just focusing on having periods of fasting, but then when I'm not fasting, eating healthy foods and trying to stick to low carbs, but no calorie counting and no weighing myself every single day has definitely been helpful. And I know eventually I will lose all of the weight. We're also trying to do a lot of hiking trips because we're trying to build our stamina for when we move to Vermont. If you watched our Vermont trip vlog, you'll see that we hiked up a mountain called Mount Pisgah, and it was really beautiful. It was a lot of hard work. You really like realize how out of shape you are when you take a hike up the mountains like that, but the views up there were so worth it. So we really need to get our stamina up, and we really need to get moving while we're here in Florida, so when we get to Vermont we can really just have the time of our lives hiking all the mountains that they offer and all of the trails that they have. They have trails that lead to waterfalls, trails that lead up to mountaintops, and all kinds of things. So I'm looking forward to that with the kids, but that's why we're trying to get moving now, so that we have already kind of got used to all that extra walking and hiking once we're there, because over there it's a lot more harder to climb uphill. So that's what we're trying to do, because I'm really looking forward to just like our whole family just becoming fit and healthy when we move, and growing our own food again will be nice, and raising our own meat. I'm looking forward to that, because right now we have used up all of our meat that we used to raise here on the farm, and we're just relying on store-bought stuff, so that kind of sucks. But soon we will be moved into our new property and be able to start over, and we can't wait for all the new things. My son, he's just really excited to get his dirt bike, because he's going to be riding his dirt bike. I think eventually we might get some four-wheelers so we can do all of those trails over there. But in general, just hiking up all the beautiful mountains, swimming. They have swimming areas. They don't really have beaches and stuff like that, but they do have lakes and beach-like areas that you can go swimming in, and the waterfall areas. And then in the winter time, we're looking forward to sledding and learning how to snowboard and ski. I think me and my daughter wanted to learn how to ski, and my husband and my son want to do the snowboarding. And So yeah, we're just excited for all of that new stuff that we do not get a chance to do here in Florida. We're definitely going to miss Florida and like the mild weather, but we're looking forward to just living somewhere with all of the seasons. And when we went to Vermont in May, it was actually a little bit chilly, especially at nighttime, and it was just a change, like just a complete change, because then when we got back to Florida, it is hot and humid and the mosquitoes and all of that. So we're just looking forward to having the break and the change in weather. We're not really afraid of the cold. We went in February and it was negative 20 degrees. We still had the time of our lives in our February trip over there. It's going to be a huge learning curve though, for sure, especially with having animals and having a farm in the winter. But we'll figure it all out. We're just excited for something new, and we know that we're going to love it. And I feel like a place with mountains has been calling our name for quite a while. So we're just excited to finally get this going. So right now we are just waiting. We're in a time of patience and waiting and being faithful that God is working it out. God is going to send the perfect buyer for our home, and it's all going to go smoothly. And then we are going to find our future home. So mark my words, by fall time of 2023, we're going to be moved in and getting settled into our new home in Vermont. So we'll take you along the journey, but especially follow Our Vision Farm on YouTube, because that's where I post most of the updates. On this channel I just kind of try to do the family trips and TTC updates, but either way I'll keep you updated. Just in the meantime, if you want to watch another video, go check out that channel. I'm still working on watch hours for that channel. I have the subscriber count that I need, but it's been hard to get the watch hours on that one. So on this one, I have the subscribers and the watch hours, so I do get paid for ads on this channel. So definitely don't click off of those. It'll help us out a lot. But if you want to help us out even more, let's get our other channel monetized, if at all possible. So anyway, that is it for today. I think I'm going to do a couple of laps around the backyard. I think we are going to be doing a hiking trail today after my husband gets home from work as well. So not trying to overdo it either. I have not eaten anything today and it's 12:15. So I think I'm going to be fasting till like 1 p.m. and then get my first meal of the day in. I don't think I'm going to be doing like what I eat in a day videos at the moment. Maybe when we move and we get settled into the new house. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's update. Continue to follow along for any new news when it comes to selling our house and moving, the TTC journey, whatever it may be, weight loss, and our little trips that we have been taking with the family, especially our hiking trips. So I'll keep you guys updated on everything going on. Just wanted to do a quick recap of what has been going on so far. So I'll see you in the next video. I'll start testing when it's time to start testing for this month. But in the meantime, if we do any hiking or anything, I'll try to remember to bring my camera with me, and I'll get some stuff recorded for you as well. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and whatever your journey on, I wish you the best and all the positive vibes for whatever it may be, so that you guys can succeed in your future as well. And I'll see you in the next video.